Today we explore the Rocky Mountain track, but first a quick update. I've recently moved from Auckland, New Zealand's largest city, to the South Island, a place called Wanaka. The reason we decided to do this is we had enough of the big city life and we wanted to move back to a smaller town surrounded by mountains and beautiful landscapes, kind of like these ones. Now back to today. Today we find ourselves hiking up the Rocky Mountain Trail, a trail just outside of Wanaka. It's about a 4-hour track, and the reason I'm doing this is to try and build some fitness for the 33-kilometer route burn track that I'll be tackling later this month. Good morning everybody, Bernie here. It's been a little while, about a month since I last posted, and we've got a lot to unpack. I've actually moved from Auckland up in the north down to Wanaka, and still working for Fujifilm, which is amazing. So they've allowed me to work kind of part remote and fly up to Auckland every now and then. But I've come out to the Rocky Mountain track today, so we're going to be doing a lot of hiking over the next kind of 6 months, some skiing, and we've got a lot of mountains to cover and photograph, and hopefully my GFX will be here soon. But at the moment I'm shooting with the X-T3 and also some film cameras as well, so pretty exciting. And as you can tell, I'm pretty puffed out. I've just walked about an hour 40 up this mountain, and I'm not used to hiking. It's really never been an interest of mine, but I'm really getting into it now to get those amazing photography spots. So sunrise is just about to kind of spark, so look, we better get to a nice spot. And we've got 360 views from Wanaka to my right here, all the way to Mount Aspiring on the left. So let's check these out. I've got to get set up, so I'm in a bit of a hurry, but I'm excited to share some of these images with you. Okay, so we've got it's about a second at f16 and 160 ISO, so not too bad. I don't think I'll need the grad filter because it's not too harsh. I think I might need it over there, but not here. So put the self timer on just so there's no tripod shakes. This isn't the strongest tripod. And let's get that shot now. Perfect. Okay, so I've just got the X-T3 vertically now. So what I'm going to do is just shoot a panorama of those, just the tops of those mountains there, because there's light just starting to hit Mount Aspiring and it's starting to really show off. You might not be able to see it there because I don't have a zoom lens on this camera, but it's starting to look extremely nice. I do hazard the risk though, if I spend too long in this location, in missing out kind of what we have over here and kind of unpacking that, because there is just so much happening over there and it just looks incredible. But I guess you can't have everything, and I really want to focus on getting the shot because I just don't have any nice glacial images in my portfolio. Not that this is going to be a portfolio shot, but something nice just to document and kind of get that image. So let's get this shot now, and then we can move on to the other side. Yeah, it looks like we've just got a little bit of magenta light there, just hitting that peak. So I'm hoping that just escalates a tiny little bit, and then we'll be ready to take the shot and bag this one. And just kind of taking you through how I might shoot a panorama. If I've got the GFX 100, I might not do a stitched panorama because there's 100 megapixels and you can shoot in the 65:24 ratio, still rendering 50 megapixels. So maybe I wouldn't, and just get the shot and move on. But with this one here, what I'll do is I'll make sure the tripod is the camera is vertical, and then what I'm doing is I'm taking a shot, turning the camera slightly, taking a shot, slightly, take a shot, slightly, take a shot. And what you're getting then is the whole kind of the range of the mountain scene. Especially if you're using longer lenses, it's really nice because then you don't have to use a wide lens and kind of distort the view. So it's a really nice way to really get the look and the perspective that you're going for. And also, if you like to print big, it's a way to kind of increase your megapixel counts rather than cropping into a photo and turning it into a panorama. So a couple of quick tips, and we'll maybe work a bit, spend a bit longer talking through that process in a later video. But right now, is just too much kind of going on, and you can kind of see these mountains in the background. They are really starting to kind of kick off now, and you've just got so much red on those peaks. And again, and we haven't kind of shot this part yet, it's just those lakes behind me there. So it's just incredible that you've just got this 360 kind of view all the way from those southern Alps, those western peaks, and then all the way into the city, into Wanaka, and those lakes as well. It's just incredible. So I'll definitely be coming back here. I'm just going to rush around now, get some shots, and just make sure I can document everything today, so I know what to come back for and get next time. Okay, so the second spot's really turning out to be a bit of a cracker, but the problem is the sun's come up just over there in the horizon, which means it's kind of blowing out the photo. So I really should have come to this spot first and then tackled Mount Aspiring afterwards, but good to know, and we've still got a nice shot just there. So yeah, good to know, and this is why it's always good to do just a casual visit to a spot, kind of learn where the sun kind of rises and how it all works, and then you can come back and get the portfolio shot later. There's no clouds in the sky either. If there's a bit more drama, you can see some really nice black and whites kind of working through this spot. So good to know. I think we'll keep going. I should note I've switched from the 50-140 to the 10-24. I just wanted to get that shot quickly and just in one go, rather than doing that stitched panorama, because you never know if they're going to work out either. So it's always good to take two versions just in case. I might give it a quick go now just to see whether we can get anything nice as a panorama, but otherwise, yeah, reasonably happy with the way the morning went, and probably a little bit more surprised with where my fitness level is at. So hopefully in the next few weeks we've got some exciting things happening with one of my mates is coming down, and we're looking to do a few longer hikes and taking some incredible photos, hopefully with the GFX and some of the X series cameras as well. So stay tuned. So as I was just saying, it's kind of frustrating that I focused on the video of the Mount Aspiring before I took the sunrise photo of the lakes there. And the most frustrating thing is, if I went maybe 200 meters more, there was actually a higher point, and if I turn the camera around now, you can actually see pretty much the exact same shot I took of Mount Aspiring there, and then you've actually got the lakes there as well. So I could have actually set up right on the summit and kind of just swiveled the tripod almost and taken both of these shots, and you can even go all the way around here and you've got kind of just absolutely 360 views. And this is the stuff that you learn, so I'm not annoyed. So I've still got some nice shots this morning, and I've had just a glorious morning, and it's just a bit of fitness and a bit of practice for me, just in terms of packing and what I need to do. But it's just the things you learn, and sometimes that's why it pays, I guess, to get up to your location early, do a proper scout, work out where is the best place to actually shoot, where's the best vantage points for the shots you want, and just get there. I actually had a bit of trouble finding the place in the dark at the start of the track this morning, so I was a little bit late, but I've made the most of it. And at worst, at least I got out and took some photos this morning. I could have just turned the alarm clock off and gone back to bed. So I'm just happy to be up and walking around anyway. But I've just found this little fence line that's leading down to one of the main lake there. So I've just decided to chuck the 50-140 back on, and then just try and condense it so I get the mountains, the fence line leading in. really hope you enjoyed coming out with me this morning. We've got some exciting things ahead, and I know I've really just skimmed over, the move, and I might do a video about that soon. But yeah, move from the city out to Wanaka to enjoy the snow, the mountains, and really get back into my photography. So like I said, got somebody coming down in mid-April, so we've got a few tracks lined up, and which is why I'm out doing these tracks at the moment, just to get my fitness up, because I will be a little bit more advanced, which is a bit of a worry. Yeah, it's just about knowing what to pack, knowing what you need to do, and just getting prepared. So there's some stunning tracks, and I'll be back out here in a couple of weeks, because even now coming down the west side of the track, I went up the east side this morning, I'm just seeing some amazing compositions, and a few that are a bit more advanced and with a bit more going on. You probably can't see it on this camera, but just a lot more going on in the foreground, which is really what we like. It really creates that interest piece. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. And look, thank you so much for all the support. I've just recently hit 1,000 followers, and I've joined the YouTube Partner Program, which is incredible. It was a goal that I was looking to achieve in a year, and I've done it in 5 months. So thank you. Couldn't have done it without you guys, and I really appreciate the support and the comments, and those that have connected on Instagram as well. It's incredible. I love to talk photography, and I love to review other people's photos as well. So please connect if you want to have a chat. If you're going to be in the Wanaka region, reach out on Instagram, and maybe you can join me on one of these hikes as well. Excellent. Alrighty, bye for now, and I'll see you next week. Geez, the worst thing about hiking is you're so excited to summit or get halfway through the track and get to your location, and then you realize you're only halfway there because you've got to walk back to the car now. So yikes.